Hi and welcome to this channel. Let's talk about 7 lessons I learned when I hit one of my darkest times in my life, or what some would call rock bottom. Number 1, I learned that I am not alone. The second thing that I learned, number 2, is that my life is not my own. The other thing I learned is that I am worthy no matter what comes my way. And the number 4 lesson that I learned is that my worth is not determined by what I do or what I have. And the other thing I learned is that my worth is determined by my Creator, aka God. And the other thing I learned, the 6th thing that I learned, is that nothing can change God's mind about how he feels or thinks about me. And the 7th thing I learned is that and understood is that God's thoughts are above our thoughts as human beings. That as human beings, if someone comes and tells you something about someone, it may change the way you see that person. But for God, that's not the case. That's why his thoughts are way above our thoughts. And therefore, he calls us to think like him, to see people the way he sees people, to see ourselves the way he sees us. And so that's another thing I learned. And that's why for God, because his thoughts are above our thoughts, is that when he says he loves us, he means it. When he says he knows the plans he has for us, he means exactly that, because his thoughts are above our thoughts. So those are some of the things I learned when I hit one of my rock bottom times or moments in my life. And I have a free resource if you don't know, and it's linked in the description below this video. So if you're interested, you can go and download it. I'll leave the link in the description below this video, this description box. And this question is actually there. I think it's on page 15. You can also, write down the lessons you've learned. Have you ever been in a situation where you thought, I will never get out of this thing, but then you got out of it? So what did you learn from that situation? You can write that down. And what kind of strength did you garner from it? What are some of the lessons, the things you learned from it? So if you're interested, go and download this Solace the series. It's a free resource. It's available. Yeah. So those are the lessons I learned. How about you?